Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this video I'm going to be talking about this week's update, which I believe happened yesterday, but I'm not really sure why they have the patch notes posted for the 7th of September. But I apologize for the lack of videos recently and over this weekend, just because I was actually moving out over the weekend, and it was a lot of work and a lot of preparation. So I had to move, and then we didn't have internet here at this new place until last night, and I didn't have my computer set up, so I had to get that all set up. So I didn't really play that much or at all over this weekend, and I didn't really have any time to make videos because my computer wasn't even set up until last night. But we're now fully moved in for the most part, just have to unpack a little bit more stuff, but I will be back to making normal videos once again, so you guys can look forward to those. And I should be having a new episode of probably the Slayer series out some point this week, so you guys can hopefully look forward to that. Also, a new series of mine may be returning soon, and I may make a follow-up video for my 2 player-owned farms videos to do like a final overview of everything that we pretty much know about the farm. But yeah, I'll go over just what I have on my farm at the moment before I go over the actual patch notes. So I have 2, pretty much my best 2. Oh, this guy's diseased, but I mean they can't die, so it doesn't really matter when they're in the pen. I don't think if they're diseased. I don't think this one was. No, so. Yeah, I've got 2 elder rabbits in these pens, and I've got the farming totem on each of them, which means my breeding chances have a 10% increased success rate. So that's pretty good to have. I bought 2 of the farming totems for that. I haven't been buying any animals or anything off the GE. I've only been just getting them myself, because I'm not really too worried about rushing through this or anything, but I currently have 2.2k beans, and I also bought the bank chest. And also we can see in here one of the things that came out with this week's update. You can now buy some more deeds for the ability to allow animals to breed in the smaller pens, not only in the breeding pen. So that is pretty cool, I would definitely say. It's nice to not have to worry about only being able to breed stuff in the breeding pen. I'll probably be going for the medium pen one first and get that, because that'll be nice to have. Although I could do the small pen and then start breeding some more rabbits within there. I probably should do that actually, just buy that now. But I'm not going to buy it right now, but I probably should. But yeah, I've just bought, besides the bank chest, I also bought the 2 farming totems, and that's pretty much it from here so far. I do have, I kind of messed up and I got the sheep guy by accident, but I did have a bunch of sheep that I sold him. I have 2 zygomites in my bank here, 1 adolescent and 1 that got to adult because I was gone over the weekend and I didn't have the ability to take it out. I also have 1 sporling, so a baby, in the medium pen right now, so I will get the zygomite person when they switch. And then I have my 2 elder zygomites in the breeding pen. And this guy gets diseased like literally all the time. I don't understand at all why these guys are so more prone to disease, it seems like. But yeah, I got those 2 guys in the pen. So I've pretty much been just doing zygomites for my beans at this point. I just do my mushroom plots on my claimed island like every day for some AFK and get some zygomites from that, and then I'm breeding them. I haven't managed to get any different variations of them yet. I think you can only get these from just getting lucky with breeding, but I'm not 100% sure on that at all. I'll have to do a bit more research into that before I make my follow-up video, but I do have obviously the regular zygomite on there, and that's pretty much all I've done aside from that. I do want to breed these cows eventually, so actually that would be nice once I have the ability to breed in the large pens, or once I have the ability to breed in the medium pens, I can just put these cows in the large pen to breed, or in the breeding pen to breed, sorry, because the large one costs a lot, 7k, so it's way more than the other 2, almost double the other 2 combined. But I have this one which is strawberry scented, so that should mean it has a better chance of giving me a strawberry cow for the breeding log, which would be pretty cool to get. So that is why I have that one, and then this one is just whatever random female one. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been really doing this too hard. I just kind of been doing the zygomites for whenever I feel like it, and you know, kind of going slow at it, not really trying to rush the comp requirement or anything like that, because I'm still waiting on trio mission for comp, and then I need about 16 mil Slayer XP more for 120. But yeah, that is pretty much my farm progress, and I guess what I've been up to. I haven't uploaded any videos. Now let's go over the update for this week, and it's not a huge one. The Quest Point shop is not coming out this week, maybe next week, but I would assume more likely it won't be out until around the 24th. But either way, let's go ahead and get into this. It is pretty much a small update to the Highscores. They now have Rune Score appearing on as a Highscores page. So if you go to the RuneScape homepage, go to Community Highscores, you can check by achievements. There's a new tab at the top, which is achievements, and you can click that, and it shows the rune score of the players, and well, you know, the higher your rune score, the higher on here you will be. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, you get rune score by doing achievements in the game. Each one has like an associated rune score with it. Not all achievements have an. I don't understand how I don't have some of these ones, but some of them don't have associated rune scores. Like I think a lot of quite a few of the ones in PVM don't have one. If I'm right, I don't know. Maybe they don't even show up if they don't have one. Like this one, Telos, if you're angry, whatever this is, 6. I don't think that gives you 5 rune score for every stage of it, but I could be completely wrong, because there's a level 1 version that you get at, like, I don't even know what enrage you get it at, but I think you only have to get 1 stage of it to get the 5 rune score you get out of it. I'm at 14,200. I don't know what like a good one is, but like see like all of these which have multiple stages for boss kills, which are like I have Bird is the Word. Oh no, wait, they only go up to 100 on these. So like this one, I have Zilly Way to Die 4, which is 50 kills at Sarah God Wars, but then there's also like a higher level of that one, which would be Zillier Way to, or where is it? I don't know, why aren't these in alphabetical order? That would make it a bit more easy. But then there's a higher level of it, Zilly Way to Die 5, which is 75 kills. But I think I won't get 5 more rune score when I reach that, but I don't know for sure. It is a bit strange for sure, but I don't know. This is all just random stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It gives you a little bit more of incentive to go for the achievements if you haven't wanted to do it already, and gives you a nice little, you know, another nice little thing to show off on the high scores. Currently, the highest person with the most rune score is 20,850, and the person behind them is only 1 point behind. It says that the highest possible rune score is 21,840 on the homepage update, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. I don't know if they actually even know their own high score system, but they say there is 1,980 in-game achievements representing a possible rune score of 21,840. So if that's true, then nobody has the max possible yet, which is actually pretty interesting. I wonder why that is not the case. There's probably a lot of like really weird or hard to get ones, but yeah, that is pretty cool. They have added that, and then other than that, there's just patches really. So I'll go over the ones that I think were interesting or significant here. Quite a few things for the player-owned farms, which I'll probably go into more detail in my other video. But the beehives are a bit more well understood now, and they're easier to get honey from. This is because I had put like 27 of every flower into one beehive, so I've just been getting random honeycombs from it. But I'll go over how that works a little bit more in my other video most likely. But they have made it so it happens more often now as well. You get more honey than you used to. Beforehand it was really slow. They fixed the issue where you couldn't breed or you couldn't bank some rabbits, which was a bit annoying. I had that issue, but it doesn't apply retroactively. So if you couldn't bank a rabbit before, you still can't, which is kind of annoying. I think one of these rabbits I can't bank. I think it's this one, Jill. I'm unable to bank this one, and it's pretty good too. It has a higher breeding chance and genetic mutation. It's not that great. Obviously, it doesn't have like, I think the Studley perk is better than that. Like, I'll go over all this in the other video, so I'm not going to go over it too much, but they fixed that, which was a bit annoying for sure. You can put noted flowers in the beehives now, which was annoying that you couldn't do that. Obviously, the thing where you can breed inside pens, which I just already talked about. And then that is pretty much it, I think. I don't think there was anything super important other than that. To do with the farms, some random stuff about elite dungeons, very small changes. There was some, and then they have this stupid other. I honestly hate the other section of the patch notes, because there's always so much random stuff in here, and you have to like sift through it to find anything that's actually, you know, worth talking about in here. Let me see if there is anything. You can I don't know. I've read through these, but I don't remember any of them really standing out to me as important. You'll now get a broadcast message for Bandos boots. Very exciting. You know, you love to get those. Oh, this one is maybe important to some of you. If you didn't buy the Gold Premier Club package, but you did buy the 6-month Summer Special package, you can open the Player-Owned Farm bonus chest at the GE. So you may want to do that. You get 500 beans and 3 like special beans that you can plant anywhere. These right here, Magic Bean Universal. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it'll help you get a little bit extra beans for free. Wouldn't pass that up if I were you. Other than that, there is really not much else in here that I think is worth mentioning. They tweaked a little bit with the Tool Leprechaun. I'll go see exactly how that's changed. Because previously there was like some issue where if you were withdrawing, it was always noted if you didn't withdraw only one. But maybe, like, let's see what, so if I withdraw one, it's not noted. Oh, you can now withdraw noted X of something. So that's very nice. Allow you to more easily manage your Leprechaun storage, especially if you're like trying to empty out buckets or something. That would be super nice, I would say. So that's nice to see that they made it a feature after what was potentially a bug. And then onto the ninja fixes, there really wasn't much in here either. Now, after I looked through it, there's one thing that's kind of significant for, I would say, mostly just for clue hunters. After completing the observatory quest, you now have access to a quicker way to get back into the observatory. I'm not sure what that quicker way is. I'll head over there right now while I'm talking just to check it out. Also, the Orlando Smith's hat has been added to the Clue Scroll drop log, which is, nope, that's the farm. They really need to make it so that the farm log is not the same exact icon as the clue log. That is just stupid. But if you go to the Master Clue Rewards, Orlando Smith's hat is down there at the bottom. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunate for anyone who's already gotten it, of course, but you know, you'll live, I'm sure. You can live without it being on the log. I can't find, I'm just gonna type it in. Ring of Dueling. Let's head over to the observatory to check out that change. Let's see what else. They had a bit of a graphical improvement to the Earth Altar. Pretty cool, I think. I haven't actually looked at it myself, but I saw some pictures, so I think it looks pretty good. Oh, Columbarium Keys, like the ones you get from burning Vires, you can now use all at once as long as you have space in your inventory. Or maybe, I think you'll just continually open them with one click. So that sounds very nice, because it's super annoying opening those beforehand. But like, especially for like Iron Man, the rewards are actually decent to get, so you did want to open them. They added Clue Scrolls and Treasure Trails as bank name presets finally, like, you know, only months after the Clue Scroll rework came out. You can now get your Solot kill count from the Blightbound Lasher and Perdita pets, which is pretty cool. Did you see that? I just like literally like automatically went and searched that crate because I wasn't paying attention. That's hilarious. I automatically went and searched that crate because I just am on autopilot. Whenever I come here, I do a clue. But this looks like what they're talking about. Just a little rope that isn't really attached to anything. It's just kind of like sticking out from under the bridge. Doesn't make much sense, but puts you right inside the observatory. Much easier to do that clue scroll from now on. A lot more stuff has been converted to lamps from quest rewards. There's also a Gemstone Mine. Slight changes. They basically made the Gemstone Mine look like the Gemstone Dragon Cave, which obviously makes sense considering they're connected. But yeah, that is just about it for this week's update. Again, nothing too significant, but the rune score on the Highscores is a cool little change. Then a couple little patch notes in there, especially the addition of breeding within the player-owned farm, making it a little bit easier if you buy those contracts. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, you guys. Again, apologies for the slight absence, was moving, so I was not able to make videos. Should have some more videos coming at you this week, player-owned farm one most likely, as well as a new video for the Slayer series. I'll see you guys for those, and yeah, peace out.